period started in the morning and it's okay. I have all the gram. Take your head and stick it in your booty hole and now twirl and sing the national anthem. Now doing it up, Adrienne. Oh. Today was weigh-in day. Y'all, my hair is large and in charge today. The aftermath. Boy, if that color doesn't scream appetizing, I don't know what does. We can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. Morning. Remember that time a couple days ago where I came on and I was like, oh, my period started in the morning and it's okay. That's just spotting. In the middle of the night, it started with a vengeance, and now today I have all the gram. So today is supposed to be a strength training day, and rather than saying through exercise, I'm gonna try out some yoga. I've taken yoga classes in the past, and some of them have been way too advanced for me, but I'm a fairly flexible person, even though I'm a big girl. So yoga has always kind of been good for me. I have a friend, Savannah, who's been telling me about yoga with Adrienne for like ever, and I know she's really popular on YouTube, but I've never done any of her workouts. So we're gonna try out a beginner morning class of hers and see how beginner it really is, because a lot of times yoga people are like, oh yeah, this is beginner, and then they're like, now take your head and stick it in your booty hole and now twirl and sing the national anthem, which I can't do. So no, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm curious to see how starting my period today will affect my weigh-in tomorrow. Starting my cycle usually has very negative impacts on my weight loss, and I'm not really expecting this week to be any different, but it'll be interesting because this is my first cycle on Mounjaro to see what that does. Anyway, other things on the agenda today, I need to do my nails. Well, at least I'm hoping I will get to do my nails today. I, again, am not feeling the greatest today because I'm feeling real grumpy. I try not to take a lot of ibuprofen because that's been an issue in my family with taking too much ibuprofen, and it causes kidney issues. It can cause kidney issues if you take too much of it. Taking too much Tylenol could affect your liver, if you didn't know that. My sister actually got hepatitis from taking too much Tylenol when she was in her teens. So anyway, I do my best to avoid taking pain medication unless it's like a last resort, and I can tell you that today is already building, so we may be in an ibuprofen day. My foot is getting better, but it's still pretty raunchy to look at. The swelling's gone down a lot, which is nice. I'm just gonna get through the day. Y'all know how it is. Cycle, you just want to curl up on the couch and die. That's kind of where I'm at today. So we're gonna get it done anyway, though. Let's do this. All right, Adrienne. Don't kill me, please. Okay, we have lighter now. Now I won't die. I mean, that's how I'm gonna take. Already start with something that fat girls can't do.
Comfortable seated position.
Yeah. Now doing it up, Adrienne. Oh, it's actually kind of nice. Not gonna lie, my knees are kind of pissed though. Okay, let's get something to eat. I know it's gotta get boring watching me eat the same breakfast every day. Breakfast is one of those meals that I always used to skip. Like, I was never a big breakfast person. And even during my weight loss journey, there have been some times where I've decided not to eat breakfast. I like breakfast to be something super quick and easy. I prefer savory breakfast in the morning, and it seems like a lot of the meal prep tends to be things like baked oatmeal and stuff like that, which I'm just not as big of a fan of. It doesn't feel like it fills me up as well. It doesn't feel like it stays in my system as much when it's more carb heavy. I really like just having simple protein-based meals in the morning. That's what works the best for me. I know a lot of people like doing smoothies in the morning. Smoothies, I feel like, I hate to say go right through me because I don't mean go right through me, but in terms of appetite or satiation, the only smoothies I've ever had that filled me up for a long time were when I was on Trim Healthy Mama years ago. They used frozen okra, which I hate okra, but it's a great thickener for smoothies and it's a good way to get in a bunch of vitamins. I wouldn't be surprised if there was 600 to 800 calories in one of those shakes. So there's no wonder that it kept me satisfied for so long. Anyway, I think that's all I have for this morning. Let's go eat breakfast. So last night Mindy did not do today Mindy any favors. I ate the last of my lettuce last night, and I thought about prepping some more, but then I was like, but I could just sit on the couch and watch this movie with my husband, and then I didn't get up because I watched Pitch Perfect 3 after that. So now I've been putting off eating lunch, even though I did get some hunger cues a little while ago. Now I need to wash some lettuce before I can make myself my chicken Caesar pizza. So I'm gonna do that. Another reason it's not good to put things off. In Texas, it is hot. That means our groundwater is hot. That means this lettuce is now warm. I know I've talked about these produce keepers before on my channel, but if you don't have one, I highly recommend you investing in them. They keep your veggies and fruit so much longer.
Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
Good morning. It's Friday. So today was weigh-in day, and my weight stayed the same, which I'm totally fine with because obviously I'm on my period and I don't really expect to lose any weight when I'm on my period. In fact, the last several times on the compound I've gained, so staying the same was awesome. But the exciting part is, and if you do not have a scale that measures body fat and water and all of that other stuff, I highly recommend getting one. They're not very expensive. They're easy to find. They used to be very expensive, not anymore. Anyway, if the body fat percentage portion of my scale is to be believed, I actually lost a full percentage of body fat. So that means I actually lost 2.9 pounds of body fat this week, which obviously I am over the moon excited about. I don't think I've lost 1% of body fat in a week in maybe ever. So, do we believe the Mounjaro is working? Absolutely. I mean, is it a combination of the fact that I'm also doing more exercise? Absolutely. It's a combination of things, but I 1000% believe that a big part of it is the Mounjaro. I also didn't eat a ton this week. Like, I'm way behind on my calories going into this weekend. Tonight we're going to have another game night at Nikki and Tanner's house. So we're going to be eating there, and I think they're doing chicken tortilla soup, which is very low calorie. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pick up some stuff to make a dessert or throw one together or something like that while I'm there, just to up our calorie count a little. Anyway, I don't really have a lot going on today. I finished editing my video yesterday, so I'm probably going to work a little bit more on learning some more stuff in Premiere. Yeah, I need to get the laundry done. Super duper exciting day. I know, it's riveting content. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. I know I am. I have owned a ton of small kitchen appliances over the years, and I've used every single one of them. But I can tell you, in terms of appliances that I can recommend that are definitely worth the money, like no joke, and a good air fryer. I have the Kasori, hashtag non-spons, but I have the big one, and it's got a giant square thing, because if you've ever done anything in air frying, you know that, like, it doesn't matter if it's an 8 liter, if it's got a little tiny square basket, the best way to get really crispy food in an air fryer is to have everything in one level, in one layer. So a good quality air fryer, which will cost you less than $100. as it screams at me. Also, a pressure cooker, multi-cooker of some kind. I have the Zaver, which back when I bought mine was America's Test Kitchen's pick for their favorite multi-cooker. I think the new wave or the newest version of the Instant Pot has since taken over that slot, and it's a lot less expensive. But that will do slow cooking for you. It will do pressure cooking for you. It will do all kinds of things. Like, honestly, if you have one of those, you can do without a stove, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't want to, but you could. Aside from those two, if you like to get really extra in the kitchen, I love my sous vide. I just don't use it very often, but especially if you're the kind of person that, you know, you work outside of the home, or, you know, you've got a bunch of kids that you take care of during the day and you don't have time to really cook. It's a great way to get your proteins done, and you could just put them in the morning. And even if it's a steak or a piece of fish or something like that, you set it for the proper internal temperature. You leave it in a vacuum seal bag. So you bring stuff home from the grocery store, season it up however you want, vacuum seal it, or even just stick it in a Ziploc bag and take the air out of it, and take them out of the fridge or out of the freezer and put them in your sous vide at the right temperature. And they can cook all day long and they will never get overcooked because they cook to the exact temperature that they need to be cooked to. So I love my sous vide. But like I said, that one is real extra. But I mean, I highly recommend it. Best steak of your life. Like, you can buy really cheap cuts of meat, even roasts. Like, we did an eye round in that thing once. I let it cook for 3 days. It was basically like eating prime rib. It was amazing. So, highly recommend the sous vide. But honestly, top 2 appliances, especially for weight loss, definitely air fryer and multi-cooker. So Helios only gets kibble once a day. I've tried feeding him multiple times a day. He just leaves the food in his dish. It's probably partly my fault. Because I do share food with him. Hi, baby. He's a good boy. Mostly he just gets meat and vegetables. So I really don't share that much with him for as big as a dog he is. I know on camera he looks fairly small, but he's about 120 pounds. He's a Mastiff. So he has pretty good calorie requirements for the day. Oh, baby. He is just a glorified couch cushion though, so he doesn't do a lot of activity during the day. We're gonna get a WALK in a little bit though. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my food.
You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever.
Y'all, my hair is large and in charge today. I am getting in touch with my inner Texan. She does what she wants. I don't know. TMI alert. I am struggling with my cycle today. Lots of cramping. Anyway, normally that manifests itself in me wanting to devour everything in a 2-mile radius. I'm not there. In fact, if anything, I don't really want to eat at all. I know I need to eat because we're going to be having dinner fairly late tonight. So anyway, we're going over there and Nikki's doing chicken tortilla soup. I'm going to make some strawberry shortcake, but I'm going to be doing it at Nikki's house, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to throw together my Caesar salad, chicken Caesar pita thing, whatever that you've been watching me eat all week, and I'm just going to shove it in my face. Probably not going to film myself eating because I'll be honest, I don't want to.
You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be.
The aftermath.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.
What you doing, bud? Good morning. It's grocery shopping day. So Nikki was going to come with us today, but then she ended up having to go grocery shopping earlier in the week. She will not be coming with us today. She assures me it will happen soon. So I know some of you have been asking about Nikki and what's going on with her and all that. So I promise she'll be back eventually. Anyway, this week I've got still quite a bit of leftovers to get through from dinners this week. So I'm going to be, lunches are going to be pretty boring. We're going to be doing a lot of leftovers for lunch, but I'm just going to pick up a few things for breakfast. I'm going to try a new breakfast casserole this week, and we're going to do some smothered chicken burritos and something else for dinner that I can't remember that I picked. Oh, burger salads. You guys have seen me make those before, but they're a favorite. So let's go to the stove.
Life is a winding road.
I love strawberries, some fungi, summer squash.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Boy, if that color doesn't scream appetizing, I don't know what does. Alright guys, that does it for this week. I promise that I'm going to keep working on getting better at filming things outside of my house. I'm still just so self-conscious about filming in public. Even when I'm recording stuff like this in my backyard, anytime somebody walks by, I hit pause and I wait. So, I mean, I'm sure it's something that I will get over eventually. I'm not there yet. Sorry. Also, my life is just not that exciting, y'all. I'm a housewife. I don't do the things and stuff. So, I'm gonna keep working on it. I promise. Anyway, it was a little disappointing that the number on the scale didn't go down, but I am so happy with that body fat loss. It's very, very exciting to see that number change as much as it did, and I am just extremely hopeful. I am so glad that I made the change. No regrets whatsoever. definitely no turning back, and just excited to see what the future holds. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you so very much. If you enjoyed this video or you learned anything, please feel free to give it a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together.